Listen, friends, if the Lord is making you wait, then wait. Trust me, he's trying to show you something. Maybe he's trying to show you that you're not ready for what you're asking for.
Good morning, Thickums.
How about this? How about you just stop playing in my face?
Olivia, what's going on? If I don't see you in the classroom right now, you're going to get in big trouble, okay? I'll be there in a second. I'm running late.
Nobody takes fucking pride in anything that they do, and I get it.
Because bitches be mad at other bitches that be looking pretty.
What's possible? Well, it's possible.
Baby, let me tell you something. When this money breaks down...
Huh, Thickums? Thickums, 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 Thickums.
Between screeching into this microphone, between making Cameo videos, I bet you I don't make $20 an hour.
That's not my job. So...
You have poor face. You have poor Irish face.
Can't put ketchup in the bag, and I'm rude for asking for ketchup?
Reasonable if the hair came from him, correct?
Peg leg ass. I don't do peg leg ass.
My God, what more do you want me to do? Do you want to blow for ketchup? You want me to throw neck for ketchup?
Keep me off. Keep me on track, please, ma'am. Ma'am.
Not really my
Katie.
specialty. It's not my specialty.
Oh. All right, you got a gay kid. So you got a gay kid. Are you there, God? It's me and my gay kid. Bury me in the bar mitzvah dress.
That Fitbit is performative.
This is what he did. Oh! Micropene and huge areolas. Love you. And your sister's not answering the penis. Some of them are crooked. Oh, hi, Jonathan, technically that is correct, okay? No, Madonna didn't say that, hon. Madonna did not say those things. Little Kim said those things. And your sister's not answering the phone. Okay, I need all that. No, Madam Court, my Madam Court reporter's gone. Okay?
Grayson, are you an understudy for Paul Sorvino? Why are you breathing so heavy, Grayson?
We want him fat. We want him chunky.
Bitch's face. I'm so sorry. I don't mean that.
Jesus.
You are a nut. Giggle. Oh, I'm giggling. I'm giggling. I'm going to be a little ditz. I'm a ditzy girl because I'm a giggler.
Timeout for Monday morning quarterbacking.
Good morning. How's everyone's weekend? Did I miss anything? Anything crazy happen? Good morning. Good morning. Let's get into it. I'll make it longer, Cyber Chick. Okay? Don't test me. Do not test me. Good morning, Lauren. Good morning, Miss Machado. I caught wind of the finding outs, blah, blah, blah. I'm going to go with that shit's still hacked. I'm going to go with that. I'm going to go with that shit is still hacked. Because listen, me to no one ever about nothing. Yeah, I miss a tiny mic too, but you know what? It doesn't work anymore. I got to get a new one. I love when Jimmy quotes Little Kim. I know this dude named Jimmy used to run up in me nighttime, pussy drunk off the Henny and Remy. I didn't mind it when he from behind it felt fine, especially when he used to grind it. How is everyone today? I'm hunkered in on the marsh with my dog. What does she have so many drinks though? What does she have so many drinks? Don't you miss Donna? Don't you miss bury me in my bar mitzvah dress? Don't worry about me. I'm fine. I'll be fine. Don't worry about me. Small, humble. Look at this petite woman. Look at this just beautiful, petite, small, quiet thing we have in front of us. I missed you guys too. Okay, let me get all caught up here. A lot of crazy happened. Really? Really? They grafted my 3rd-degree burns on my balls by using skin from my labia. Yeah, I always knew you were lesbian, tranny type of thing. I saw that. That's not a bad idea. That's not a bad idea. I do think he would make a lot of money on OnlyFans. Not a bad idea. He might be going full glare intro hysterical. Okay, let me get cut out. Good morning, Frank. Good morning. So, guys, I got a new phone, and it's still not fucking working or set up. So, whatever. Good morning, Raymond. Rays from Dallas, gays from Dallas. Good morning. Good morning, Taz. Don't eat yellow snow, class. Or if you're like some people and you're into that kind of thing, go ahead and eat yellow snow. You pick up what I'm putting. Some might get it. Judgy, that's me. We knew Clara was literally. Let me down to the bottom. Let me down to the bottom. Okay. Did Meredith hack you too? Who the fuck knows? Why did you think you were hacked? Tell me, please. Just things coming up on my phone. Just things coming up that were like, it appears there is a data breach. Someone is trying to blah, blah, blah. It basically told me. It's like, run. I'm like, okay. Shit. Okay, fine. Today we're going to go over the January peg leg submissions. The calendar submissions. If you pass it in early, as in like later than like a few days ago, like if you pass it in recently, then we're gonna have to look at them in another day because I created the PDF. You know, no one, nobody. Oh, and here we have fake. Listen, Ray from Dallas. You know you've made it when you have a fake Ray from Dallas. You know you've made it. Can we have a semester recap? Oh, fuck. Okay. Yeah. First, let me just say one thing that has been like on my mind. And I see people making this mistake. And they're like, well, you know, for as far as the recent public breakup of Meredith and Turtle Boy. Let me just say one thing. Because I've seen some people be like, well, you know, like they loved each other and blah, blah, blah. That's not love. That's not love. That was not love. And it didn't really all come together for me until... Guys, he's not in jail. You guys freak out whenever you don't... Yeah, snow day today. It didn't really all come together for me until I started listening to the first installment of the Truth Journey, the first step, right? And I had known that there was like some toxic behaviors. I had known that there was some fighting, whatever, right? Accusations, fuckwithery, if you will. I didn't know. It didn't all come together for me until I started listening to him tell the story. That's when everything started clicking. And I was like, listening to it. And I'm like, fuck. Then everything started coming together. I'm like, that makes a lot of sense. This makes, okay, now I see that. Okay. Wow. And in my head, I got like prisoner, right? Like prisoner. That's kind of what like came to me. I was like, ooh, he was in prison or jail, right? 60 days, but he was a fucking prisoner. here's what love is, right? It's such a fucking crazy question, but this is the best way I can explain it. I've said this here before. There's a philosopher. His name is Osho. He's one of my favorite philosophers ever. I like to read a lot of books on this shit because, celebrated 7 years fucking clean yesterday. Okay. No booze, right? No powder. 7 years. Good for me. Way to go, Jim. And when you do shit like that, right? When your whole life kind of comes fucking crashing and you got to like rebuild from the ground up, you're like Bambi. You're like a little deer with new legs, right? You got to learn how to walk again. You got to learn how to do this again. You got to relearn all this shit. So that's what I spent a lot of time, in the beginning reading and getting to know like why do people do this and why are behaviors like this and blah, 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 blah. There's a philosopher that puts love in a very, very specific way. And if you find yourself doing anything other than this, then I don't think that this is what love is. So imagine every morning you have to walk to work or school. Say you're walking to work every morning, right? You get up and you walk and you have the same route. And on your way to work and on your way home from work, you pass by the most beautiful flower you've ever seen. And you look at it and you're like, fuck, I love that flower. That's the best flower. And it makes your walk, you look forward to it, right? You leave your house every day and you can't wait to see it. And you look at it and it makes you smile and it's just the best thing ever, right? Back and forth every day. You appreciate that flower. You love that flower just for being that flower, right? Okay. Now, the day you decide to go get some shears and cut that flower down and bring it home and own it and possess it so no one else can have it, what happens? It dies. The flower stops being what you loved about it in the first place. Everything you enjoyed about the flower is gone because you wanted to possess it. You wanted to own it. You wanted to control it. You wanted to keep it. So it dies. It stops being what you loved about it. Love is not about possession or ownership. It's about appreciation. It's about letting something be what it can be, right? There you go. The minute you try to own it and keep it for yourself, it's gone. Now, there was so many moments in the story that we got that stuck out to me that were like, oh my God, this is not good. This is not good. It has nothing to do with appreciation. It has nothing to do with wanting your partner to grow, wanting your partner to be the best self you can. And I didn't see any of that. I didn't see fucking any of that. I saw selfishness. I saw a lot of things that were feeding an ego, wanting to be seen, wanting to look a certain way, wanting to control the way she was seen, wanting to like, here's the thing too. It's like doing shit like this, right? Doing shit like this on YouTube, being seen, having people know who you are, having a lot of people know who you are, right? It might not be a ton of people. Now it's not famous because you're not, in my opinion, you're not famous until my fucking mom knows who you are. Once my mom knows who you are, then you're famous. Like if I was like, Mom, you know Kanye West? She'll know Kanye West, right? If I was like, Mom, do you know Meredith? She's like, who the fuck are you talking about? And that's not famous. Unless my mom knows who you are from the TV, from pop culture, I don't think you're famous, but people see you. You're seen. Now, with that comes a whole boatload of fucking opinions, right? Whole bunch of fucking opinions. Which you can't control. Opinions of others are out of your control. You can't control that. They just are, right? Either you're with me or you're not. You get it or you don't. You like me or you don't like me. That's the last fucking thing. In doing the shit that I like to do, the last thing that concerns me is what anyone else thinks, whether they like me or they dislike me. Yeah, it's nice. It's nice that people like you, right? It's nice that people like me. That's nice. That's a nice feeling. But how much value is in it? I go on Twitter. I'll post something and I'll fucking leave, right? I'll barely read things because it's like you don't want to get that in your orbit. Seems to me like Meredith was 1000% opposite, completely and utterly focused on what others thought and trying to control what others thought, to a point where I have to like hunt down who this troll is. I have to hunt down who this person said about me. So bad, to the point where she wanted to control it so much that she went in and became the people that would talk about her. She would create an account to try and like get what's going on in the narrative. That's how much this person was in their own head. And you can't operate that way. You can never operate that way because it comes from a broken place, which it basically is telling me that you inherently hate yourself and hate who you are. And it's almost like you want to, I don't know what, I honestly don't, but it got to a point where I'm listening to it and I'm like, Jesus. And I could hear in the way it started, right? In the way he was talking about it. Hold on. Much better. In the way he was talking about it, that he had been convinced that this was something normal, that this shit was something normal. And it's not until you're out of it, I truly think it's not until you're out of it and you can see fully that you understand Jesus Christ and things start to click. And if you notice, it was Friday night and then Friday night was going to be done. Then Saturday, he's like, oh, I forgot. There's so much more I forgot. Sunday, oh my God. Well, we got to do part 3. Why? Because this shit starts coming back to you and you're like, you know what? That wasn't cool. That wasn't normal. That wasn't, why did I excuse that? Right? I've been there. And it's a crazy thing to realize. And it's a crazy thing to start to like rebuild and to be like, shit. It's like a frog, right? It's like a frog. How do you cook frogs? How do you make frogs' legs? You can't boil the water till it's boiling hot and then throw the frogs in one by one. They'll jump right out. You put it in lukewarm, room temperature water, and you slowly turn up the heat. And they don't leave. They boil. And they don't even realize it until they're dead. And it's been there the whole time. It's slowly been turning up the heat the whole time. It's scary, but it's necessary. I think it's necessary as a part of growing up. It's necessary as a part of learning about you, learning about who you are, learning about what you want, learning about signs. If I was going to give one piece of advice, it would be don't let something like that harden you. Don't let something like that force your walls up so no one can further get in. Because when you do that, you're controlling the future based on your past. Now you're not letting anyone get close because you're like, oh, well, I was done so dirty by this one, blah, blah, blah. And you become kind of fucking cold. You become poor Iron. You become Nicole Albert. You become Coco, in my opinion. But you do want to be careful. You do still want to have that apprehension. You want to have that caution with you because You don't want to jip anyone of getting to know how great you are, right? But you also don't want to just go ahead and give away your shit to anybody because you see how quickly people will take it and turn it into bullshit. Yes, Mandy, I know it's gay. We'll grow the fuck up. Welcome to 203. We're gay here. Yeah, I know. So it was a really eye-opening weekend because I didn't think, because you look at Aiden, you look at Turtle Boy, and you're like, he's strong, he's smart, he would never let someone come in and just like do this. And I was watching it and I'm like, fungal. I'm listening and I'm like, motherfucker. You got. You got. Damn it, dude. Like, damn it. It's wild. It's fucking wild. All right, questions. I know you guys if you got questions, go ahead and put them up. Oh, we're going to be doing a members only later on too. You're my favorite, Julie. Don't you ever forget that. Okay, it's probably not from me. Hi. Turtle Boy, she downloaded the extraction to her computer. Mental illness, jealousy can become a dangerous concoction. Yes. Yep. And it's sad, right? It's like, you don't want someone to be like that. You don't want someone like that. And there are things about everyone's good and everyone has good and bad in them. And you don't want someone to live a life where they're shitty and bad, right? You don't wish this on anyone, on either party, right? You want people to be the best person they can be, but you also can't give yourself away in the process. You got to let them kind of learn. They're never gonna learn if you just tell them. If you try to do it for them, they have to learn on their own. TV hopefully must feel healed today, like a weight has been lifted, or at least some of the weight. I hope some. If not, then I can imagine after this long, it's not the easiest thing in the world. I'm so confused. How is his phone extracted? I think from court. I think from the court. I think. This is in no way on doc. This is a psychosis, and we see the pattern. It is escalating. Sue, it is escalating. And I'm going to go ahead and shout out my appreciation for Souvenir, because I know you are a mother turtle rider through and through. I've seen you get mad at me when you thought I was shading him before, and you were like, what's that supposed to mean? And I was like, love him or hate him. And you're like, stop saying that. Everyone should love him. I know you watch. I know you watch, Sue. You're in the background. Souvenir. My wife says I'm not gay, just sensitive. Well, gays are kind of insensitive, actually. And that's the thing. It's not even about she wasn't even good in bed. That's how crazy it is, right? That's how crazy it is. Like, you don't have to be. It's mental. It's mental. And I think it started from meeting in a place like jail where you're at your lowest point and you control, and I think she was breaking him down so that she could make him feel better in like those moments of like sadness. I think that was the thing. I think that was like the toxic pattern that I noticed. With the mom dying, I mean, that part was so fucked up, dude. Oh my God. That was so, and like the things you let people get away with when you like the excuses you come up with for people when you're in this kind of relationship, right? The fucking, the mental fucking like suspension of disbelief that you will put yourself through. It's so crazy. Yeah, it is. It's scary. It is scary. What's my favorite color? Red. Isn't her job at risk for doing all of this so publicly? You know, a breakup, right? Like a public breakup, I wouldn't say like would put your job at risk, but the things they're saying, yeah, like insinuating that I'm a pedophile, yes, that might probably put someone's job at risk, right? If I was a big enough asshole. Like dragging people through the mud. Yeah. Yes, I would say yes. Mm-hmm. This has to be the Hot Mess Express, and we were on the wildest ride ever. We're still on it. Can you tell Stupid April I'm your favorite student? Thanks. Stupid April, KY Heather is my favorite student. Thanks. Late to class, but guarantee she wrote those emails to the schools. Thoughts? Yes. Yep, I would say. Mm-hmm. I would say. He looks even sexier post-valid truth journey somehow. Well, there's like you're like this fucking this vulnerability, which is always a good thing. Always. It can help other people. It can show different sides of you. Being vulnerable is never a bad thing when you decide to do it, when and when and where. Never, in my opinion. Needs some Z. In my opinion, someone's doing the things she's done isn't going to stop on their own unless she gets a new person, maybe. Yeah, they're not going to stop because, again, they want to control their image. They want to control how they're seen and perceived by everyone, which is impossible. They can't. They'll never be able to. And right now, the narrative's out of her hands, right? The story's out of her hands. She pushed it so far that it's like, well, here you go, boom. And now people are kind of seeing it. So she's going double time, triple time, quadruple time to control it. We aren't taught as kids about relationships as we get older. One thing I could give advice to is when you start to know someone, ask them about their previous relationship. You'll learn a lot. I wouldn't like blame previous relationships on them either. Yes, my phone extraction was in my bag. She went through it when I was at the gym, plugged the extraction into her computer, and downloaded the entire thing. Jesus Christ. That has to be illegal. That has to be illegal. That has to be very illegal. Does the boiling thing work on people? Not that I want to boil a person, but I'm always want my bath to be hotter and hotter. I'm sure it works on people. She was in love with Turtle Boy, not Aiden. Neither. She was in love with herself. Kind of. Not in a good way, though. Not in the way like we love you. You have to love yourself, but she was in love with what it could do for her. Even if you hate Turtle Boy, how can you stand by a person or group of people attacking innocent women in his messages by dispersing intimate images? Yeah, that's fucked up. That's fucked up, and that's always what it was about. Why are you talking to this person? Why'd you text this person? How come you didn't say girlfriend? Why didn't you clear it up? How come how come in this article it says girlfriend and not the name? How blah blah blah? Always about controlling the fucking perception of being Mrs. Pantsuit, right? This is the kind of stuff people need to go to therapy for. Yeah, because it was done to you, you know? It was done to you, and it fucks you up. It really does. You can't, it's very, very hard to trust people. Very, very hard to trust yourself, right? You feel like you can't even trust your own instincts. You're like, fuck, I was so good at reading people. I'm so good at this. How did this get by me? How did I miss this? And then you start to blame yourself for it. You're like, oh, I'm so stupid. I didn't even see this. I didn't notice this. What's wrong with me? And then you start to beat yourself up, which is the absolute worst thing because you've already been fucking dragged through the mud and stepped on enough. You don't got to help them. You got to build yourself up at this point. You can't be helping them bring you down. Did Meredith keep his iWatch, which gave her access of all TV's data? I'm sure amongst other things, I think he has the watch back. I think he showed us the other night, which I think you should wipe it clean and do a giveaway with it. Because I think it would make a lot of money. I think that infamous iWatch would make a lot of money. Wipe it clean, right? Get all your information off there, factory reset, boom, give away the infamous Apple Watch. Because you don't want it. It's going to give you bad memories. Give it away. I'm just trying to catch up and get to a question. Not even, Heidi, not even kind of like a predator. Exactly like a predator. Exactly like a predator. The shit she's saying about Chelsea, though. Yeah, that's crazy because it's like she was like the least sexual person ever. She hates that he was sexual with other women and she's like shaming everyone else for being sexual. It's like, geez. I love stupid April. If you get the date that happened and you track, I don't know how to start investigating it, but the ride from where she is to the parents' house, look at the pet stores on the way, get like camera footage of who's in there. Yeah. I'm not even kidding. Like, that's not even a joke to me. That was her. Yes. Yes. You know why? Because she likes to take something so sensitive and shove it in his face to make him feel like shit. That's what I noticed was a pattern. She took something so sensitive and she loved to shove it in his face so he felt like absolute shit, right? You were just in jail, right? Your mom was sick. But you, at the same time, this dark, heavy family shit's going on, the fucking highlight of your career is here. Something you've never even imagined, right? And it's like such a balance, right? You know, you'd have to be ignorant and dumb if you did not know there was some kind of guilt going on there. Like not being able to be there. Did I put myself in this position? Like blah blah blah. You know for a fact, right? So there has to be some kind of a little bit of self-deprecation, regardless of who says what to you, just on your own. That's going to happen. You know she did that so that he would feel like that was his fault and she could be there to help pick it up. I don't care, allegedly, right? I'm not saying this happened 100% for sure, but I do think 100% for sure. I think for me, that's why this is called for me. For me, in my mind, for me, yeah. For me. Yes. Because this one the reckless behavior she did not care about anyone else. Yep. Yup. And that's where I'm like, I feel like yep. Let me get down. Blah, blah, blah. Sorry, I want to get down to the comments. Give me a second. Yeah, that is why. That is why. And she was bitchy that night and drunk. Bitchy and drunk. She walked past Tiffany, Uncle Frank, and was like wicked rude. I'm like, ooh, Tiff didn't even do anything. Like, what's that about? Because they're being painted as whores who deserve it for cheating. And what kind of 1950s fucking pilgrim Quaker ass shit is that, right? Whores. Filthy whores. Get in the corner. Like, what? Who cares? Let whores be whores. Love whores. Shame. But going complete psycho in the background, and now in the foreground, in the front ground is fine. Yes, I'm with you, Sue. Yep, I support that 1000%. Yeah, auction the Apple Watch. Okay, let me go down. Sorry. Yeah, I saw it one because, like, you know, sometimes you can't control what comes up. And I was like, nope. Don't even want to see it. Don't want to see it. Do you think it's the same watch or a different watch? Probably the same. I think it's the same. Because at that point, it's like, what are you going to do? Jimmy, during this whole movement, can you remember the first person that you saw that you were a suspect against? Yes, I can remember. Maybe one day I'll tell you. I really do. I really do want an investigation because I don't think it's too late. I never think it's too late. You can always figure shit out. I really do fucking think that for me, that was her. Jimmy, I want you to know we all support you in TB. And that's the important thing. It's like there is a narrative trying to be spun on Twitter where it's like everyone hates you, you're doing the wrong thing, blah, 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 blah. But that's not, again, and I've said this before, that's not real life, right? I know the people. I know my people. That's not real. That's the very obvious right here. Let's hope she doesn't recreate misery. I'm your number one fan. Hi, Paul. I'm your number one fan. Tell me what happens in the end, Paul. And that's the thing. It was the to block the family, or the family didn't like her, and it just all made sense when even before, even like it was like 10 to 15 minutes before he brought up the turtle incident. In my mind, I'm like, the fucking turtle, the fucking turtle, the fucking turtle. Who would be so obsessed with the Turtle Boy brand that they do that? Who was so obsessed with it? Who did diabolical shit? Who liked to see someone at their lowest? Who didn't give a fuck about anyone's feelings? Who showed psychopathic behavior? She probably had one of her weird followers. No, I think it was her. She's coming after his friends who stand with him. Yesterday, Jess, I'm worried you too. She's a fucking nightmare. Oh, yeah, she's coming at me, but that's okay. I'm a big boy. I can handle it. I can handle it. And that's the thing. It's like you got to do right by people. You got to do right by people who do right by you. Jimmy, were you incredibly uncomfortable during your show with Meredith? No, because I didn't like, I didn't dislike her, right? I liked her, and I had to pull a little bit, right? I feel like when like we would talk, but I didn't hate her. Some of the shit that I saw behind the scenes, I was like, that's but I had empathy for her. I felt bad. And there's a point where I still do, because it's like, I don't clearly somewhere on the level that person's suffering, and I wish they weren't, but that's not for me to decide. That's not for me to do anything about. It's just, you wish you get better. And that's no way excusing any behavior, but it's like, I don't like anyone being kind of fucked up. Okay. Ooh, she's like Texas 12 gifted 20 anti-debt memberships, and that's very kind of you. Thank you. She's like Texas. Wow, that's awesome. Thank you so much, guys. Welcome to the club. You'll enjoy it. We talk a lot of shit here, and we have a good time. You are a good wingman. Had his back over the weekend, and like that's all you can kind of be, right? To be a good friend is just be someone who listens, and just I take a lot of pride in the fact that I think people know that if they need me, I'm there. And that's kind of it. Just be there. Just like be there and kind of like non-judgmental, right? Like, here's the thing too. Let's say this. Hypothetically, say they get back together. Hypothetically. In an alternate universe, say they get back together. Being a good friend wouldn't be someone who's like, you're fucking stupid, blah, 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 blah. It's just going to fucking happen again. What do you expect? That's not a good friend. A good friend is just, you accept it. You'd be like, okay. I would be like, well, I think you know what the reality is, but you don't ever tell anyone what to do. And nor would I like be rude. It's not like someone could never like bring their significant other around me again. I wouldn't be an asshole to them because this is their life. Right? It's not mine. This is their life. So you just got to be like a good person, kind of. even to her, right? Like because she had messaged me in the middle or the end of the summer, middle to end of the summer, and was like, don't message me again. I know all the bad things you said about me, blah, blah, which I never did. So I don't know what that was coming from. I never really did. I knew her history. I knew her behavior based on what was told to me, but I never really like put judgment on it. So even if she came to me and was like, I'm upset this is going on, I would have done the same thing. I feel like I would have done that for anybody. Sue, you can blow up my chat. That's fine. I'm with you. I'm with you. I'm with you, Sue. Yeah, Worcester's getting a lot of snow, allegedly. For the record, she couldn't have done the turtle. I stayed at her house the night it happened. I just feel like her hand was in it. I do. I feel like her hand was in it. Maybe not. Maybe not. But I just do. That's my truth. That's my valid. That's for me. For me. As a happily married woman, it does not have to be this way. You can find a good, educated, drama-free, significant other. My husband supports me and I support him. We lift each other up, trust each other, never fight. It does not have to be that way. I'm with you. I don't think it has to be that way either. I don't think. Here's what I'll say. I would never date anyone, go out with anyone, get close to anyone romantically that I met through here, through FKR, through YouTube, through being Auntie Deb. Never. I don't think, because it comes with expectation. That person's going to come with an expectation at me. I might come in expectation with them. Right? Like, I think there's always like another reason, another motive, another something. It's like if like Turtle Boy said, if he wasn't Turtle Boy, if he was just a teacher, you think she would have been like riding that hard for him? Right? R. Kelly told us this. If it wasn't for the money, cars and jewels, guns and news and all the things I got, I wonder, babe, would you still want me? Won't you still be calling me? Still calling you? Be loving me? I'll be loving you. Krista Bolster Robishad gifted 10 memberships. Thank you, Krista. It's very, very kind of you. Look at it. Look at you making it rain. That's awesome. Thank you so much, Krista. We appreciate that. Nobody but her. Even wore a big green jacket. I don't think she's working alone. No. Of course not. That's pretty obvious. Always in love with being infamous. I noticed that there was an obsession with being the Mrs. Turtle, right? The pantsuit turtle. There was also an obsession with a show being done about her. Like, that was something she brought up a lot too. I noticed. Was like, you're gonna destroy me. You're gonna do a show on me. Like, doing the show on her was a big thing that was constantly brought up, almost like it was a good thing, almost like it was sought after, almost like that was what she deep down wanted in some kind of way. Because there's a lot of levels to, like, a lot of layers of like manipulative layers that I'm like, I have to think about. Who's the guy she was yelling at in the video that you have? A guy from the bar when they went out one night. And if you've seen Don't Fuck with Cats, that's how it started off with animals. And a lot of his behavior, a lot of Luca Magnotta's behaviors remind me a lot of her. A lot. Setting things up so it was like a certain way that was in a movie, that like lining things up so like all about the appearance, all about the image, even if it took doing bad shit, because they start to notice that doing the bad shit also gets them attention. Welcome, Jay Rabbit. No, I think it's over. I think it's over. It's over. It's over. And Kim, when Meredith testified for Aiden in court, she looked like she was going to have a nervous breakdown. Kim brought up a really good point, is that she knew that he had PTSD. She knew that he would wake up in the middle of the night, kicking, screaming, traumatized from being in jail. She knew that. I know you do, Jess. I know you do. I know you do, hon. You don't even gotta tell me. Also, you need to have some self-reflection and accountability in your actions. She's not doing that. She also needs a friend to tell her to stop it, which none of those things are happening. None of those things are happening. She has people around her that whatever she says is the law. It is perfect. Like, no, it's not going to happen. Jason, who's around her, is getting mad at Aiden because he thinks that he stuck his followers on him. Why are you mad at Aiden during this whole thing? You're going to be mad at Aiden during this whole thing? The one who's fucking suffering through this? You know what I mean? And what? You can't handle someone coming at you? If you're online, people are going to come at you. People come at me. People come at me. What? You don't gotta like completely always bitch about it. It's not like get over it. Hold on, I'm trying to get down. Gotta go all the way down. Congrats on 7 years. Thank you. One moment at a time. Okay, I'm 3 minutes behind. Hold on, let me speed up. My bad. Welcome, Tracy Brown. Going down, down, down. Almost there. Okay. Can you imagine if they have a kid? Right. Thank God they don't. She has more than we know and is very, very dangerous. This is not a simple jealous girlfriend. Right. It's not something that can just be like wrapped up in like, oh, angry, bitchy, jealous girlfriend. No, because see, that kind of shit I can get down with, right? Like hey ladies, when your man wanna get buck wild. Like if she found out that he was like talking to a girl on fucking Facebook Messenger and she took his credit card and she fucking spent 10 grand, you know what? I might be able to get down with that. I might be like, shouldn't have done that, right? Not like this. Very, very different. Very, very different. It's dark. It's just wanting bad things to happen, wanting to destroy someone. I do think she wanted to put him in jail. Because again, that's when the relationship was good. That's when they first met. That's when she was Queen Savior. That's when he was his most broken and where she was the hero. In my opinion. Does Naniel have anything to do with this? Naniel, oh, it's funny. Naniel was like oddly behind the scenes and involved with people who are close to the people she's close to, taking weird meetings and shit. I don't know. I don't think she's behind it like operating, but I wouldn't be I don't know. Nothing surprises me. Nothing. Probably coming up with a fucking lawsuit against people not being nice to her on X. You're rooting for Nan to do better. I mean, I'm rooting for everyone to do better, right? But I don't think they're gonna. I think at that age, you are who you are. Is Naniel Nan? Oh my god, is that her name? Yeah, that's her first name, Naniel. TB, don't get snipped before we get a baby Clay Jr. Baby Clay Jr.'s real father is Nate George Glass. Be honest, doesn't her crazy make her kind of cool? No, not. It could have if it didn't go into this extremely dark place. A crazy bitch is kind of cool in my opinion, right? Not her. Not this kind of crazy. Very, very different, right? Very, very, very different. Like not this, not had to do with like the showing in the worst kind of light, especially for someone that I respect and that I look up to. I don't think it's no. If he deserved it, if he was a douche to her, if he hit her, if he was fucking awful to her, if he cheated on her right in front of her face and was like, look, I'm gonna whoever, look. I maybe could be like, fuck him up. But no, he didn't deserve any of this. And he was very, very vulnerable. In jail, meeting him in jail. Mom dying, right? All this stuff that made him like, no, because he was already low. He already didn't have the upper hand. But if he was like killing it on top of the world, some kind of like douche, like a if he was like the boyfriend in Wedding Singer that Julia Gulia was gonna marry, right? With some kind of asshole. Yeah, I don't care. Ruin him, right? Ruin him. I like a powerful woman. Ruin him. But this isn't powerful. This is sneaky and this is shitty. Scared for him. She has serious Jody Arias vibes. He seems like a good man that enjoys some strange thigh here and there. Refrigerated, of course. Of course. Hold on. This is in all caps and very dramatic. Aiden is a fool. Okay, well, let's not put someone down who's being shit all over. I think the past week has shown he's not a fool. She's not going to give up. She's a true psycho, that I believe. He's avoiding taking the steps he truly needs. I think he is taking the steps just because they're not like the dramatic steps you want to take. I do think you're starting in the right direction by even discussing it. This is a hard thing to even talk about. Like, I know everyone's like, do this, do that. Everyone wants to tell him what to do, but he has to do these things on his own. And he's going to, right? But you got to give him a little bit. Like, this is new. He wasn't even gonna talk about this until he started talking about it. He wasn't even gonna talk about it. And we wouldn't have known any of this shit. Yeah. In a perfect world, AB, right? Act now, yeah. I believe he is acting now. Again, he's one person, right? He's one person. This takes steps. There's a lot of shit. There's a lot of like bullshit that she did. A lot of bad bullshit. She needs a social media detox. I don't think that's ever going to happen. Even if he takes steps, he's not stupid enough to put it all over the internet. When someone's coming at you, when someone's preying on your downfall, I agree. Don't show them your cards. You don't want them to know what you know. You don't want them to know what your plans are. You don't want them to get ahead of it. Yes. Yep. I agree with this. Sad. Right. And like if you notice that the low blows get you attention, then that's what it's going to be. Like, that's what it's going to get lower and lower. TB, no more Mrs. Turtle Boy. Jimmy will be your court boyfriend. He loves it. I do like being I didn't think I did, but I do love being in court. He is going through a lot. Plus his hearing is this week. And this is what we do. We fucking support, right? Constantly send out positive shit, say good things. Don't give in. If you see something, if you're on Twitter especially, and you see something, don't give in. Don't give in. Because all of a sudden you're going to see, you'll start to notice there's going to be all this fucking narrative about all this like twisted words and blah, 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 meant to get your attention, meant to fucking get at you, meant to fucking trigger you. Don't let it. Don't even comment on it. Don't even comment, fuck you, blah, blah, blah. Don't give them the attention. Because when you say something about it, then more people see it. Don't even engage with it. Don't engage with it. Do not engage with it. It's not real, especially if it's from weird accounts you've never fucking seen before, right? If you don't know the person, if they're not like showing their identity, there's a reason, and it's weird, and it's for an agenda. Trust me, don't let them get you like that. Jess Machado says, "Isn't this supposed to be fun?" Let's have fun. Let's have fun. Let's have some fun. Let's look at some peg leg January pictures. But before we do, let's giggle. Let's have a giggle. You guys want to have a little giggle? Let's have a giggle.
Warning: the following program contains large amounts of whoredom, trampery, and buffoonery. A handful of men will be subjected to objectification solely for entertainment and fun, at their expense. If you ain't about that life, leave now. You have been warned. Please enjoy the show.
When he decided to change his name.
Am I gross? Is he hot?
You're gross.
I'm sorry! Whatever!
The hard ones with the hard ones.
Also, not to be gross, possessed culty Patrick Wilson, still hot.
You could slither up my coochie anytime.
Also, I don't want to be gross. They have a hot dick.
Eiffel is one of those classic.
Oh, who is that? I've just been informed that the hot judge's name is Paul Hollywood. Which means he's done porn.
Hey.
Would you let him?
Oh, yeah.
wrangle you? Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Lady.
Oh, yeah. I don't want to be damaged.
Too late?
I would love to have sex with a murderer like that.
I don't want to be gross, and I don't want to make anybody uncomfortable, but he wouldn't survive what I would do to him.
Yeah. I'd that railing that they're standing by.
That waterfall.
You know what he gives?
I'd
Gives
table.
looking for hand stuff only at a Westin hotel.
At the RNC.
Oh, T. Isn't she married to Dak Shepard?
She surely is.
I would put Dak Shepard in my mouth, and when I pull it out, it looked like a little dried up 7-Eleven chicken bone. I want to know more about him.
I think we will get to know a little bit more.
Take me out like trash. Max happens to have a bully for a brother who's so hot. So whatever, bully me. Bully me, baby. Punch me right up the ass. If you look like you're at a software startup, I would suck the soul out of you. Did I ever tell you about the time I found a dead body?
I can't take another dead body.
Hot.
Mary, you are crazy.
I have a type. If you're gay and you're a pig like me, he's hot. Him in this hat with the flannel.
Yeah, you want him to shoot you with a rifle.
Absolutely. I want him to come up behind me and take the gun and go, quit holding like a queer. Ooh, that just like, ooh. Okay, A cab, whatever. That cop is hot.
Oh, he is
That cop is hot. That cop is hot.
You just have a lingering authority like thing.
Yes, I do. Charles needs me to wrap my bony, prickly arms around him.
Having to be in control more situations often than not.
I have to tell you something, Tammy.
Yes.
The way I would f him.
I want to bone that dad, though.
Oh, with the kid?
Yeah.
I mean, not with the kid.
Not with the kids.
You know, when the guy has a kid,
Yeah.
it's that hot, potent dad nut. You know it works. Functional.
Oh, he's wearing a gold chain. You can't trust
That's
that man.
hot, though. That's like trashy New York hot.
He doesn't shave his.
I know.
Hysterical. Okay. Someone asked what a sock account is. A sock account is an account for like a non-human, I believe, or like a fake one. Not real. Not a real person, something behind it. It's like fake. It's like Giardia Owl, right? The Giardia Owl, which is like kind of like the superhero for Giardia, right? Like remember when you were younger and they would teach you about like brushing your teeth and they were like, here comes Mr. Toothbrush to fight gingivitis, right? And if I wrote an account made Mr. Toothbrush, that'd be a sock account. It's not real, it's fake. It's not who I troll account. Yeah, same kind of shit. Not real, not you. Whatever. All right, let's get into peg leg. Peggy leggy. This is the first one. Let me move myself here. Let's situate ourselves and let's talk about what else. Let me move. Okay, hold on. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. Here's the first submission I got. I'd like you guys to rate these on 1 to 10. Happy New Year. That's obviously peg leg. You can tell if you look at the peg with a with a golf ball on the end of it. I did not a tennis ball. I did not even I didn't see that. She's wearing a slut red dress, one high heel. This is funny. I do like this. I do like this. Happy New Year 2026. It doesn't say January anywhere. To let you know that it's a calendar, but yeah, this is good. This is good. I like this one. Okay, let's go to the next slide and rate them 1 through 10. So this is number 1. This is number 2. I think someone might have just put in AI prompt. Now, I'll give you a positive. I'm not just going to, you guys did hard work on these. I'm just going to throw out fucking bad grades. Could have used a little more effort. I'm glad you at least did the assignment. The face is poor Irish. It looks like someone Peg would drink with at the VFW. However, it does not complete the prompt. Okay, let's look at this here. This is great. It reminds me of those old school like clip art cartoons that used to be in Playboy where they would tell jokes off of. Now it's a woman, I'm guessing that's Peg, with a champagne. Okay, look at the high heel coming out the end of the champagne. Okay, so she's a bottle of champagne for her leg. It's O'Keefe's, and she's it's pretty good. It's pretty good. Ooh, okay. Hopping into 2026. The Hillside Pub. Hopping into 2026. Hilarious. Don't fall on your one-legged. Don't fall. Hopping into 2026, but don't fall on your one-legged ass. And it's a pirate. It's a male pirate with a parrot. If that was peg leg, I would have given you more points, but it's not. It's just this could be in any calendar. I feel like the only thing that makes this peg leg adjacent is the Hillside Pub behind it. It has potential. Definitely has potential, Charlie, right? Definitely has potential. For me, it's number 1 still. Okay. Look at this one. This one I like. They went the whole route of even putting in the calendar. What does that say on the 7th? I can't read that. Happy New Year. That looks just fucking like her. There's a turtle next to the leg. That's a good, January. Here's to fresh starts and new beginnings 2026. This is a good one. Number 5. I do like this one. Orthodox Christmas. It says, okay, thank you. I couldn't see it. I like this one. This one, number 1 so far for me. It's clean. It's crispy. It gets the job done. It completes the assignment. Number 6. I'm glad you pass something in, right? You pass something in. But I think that's about it. It's very artistically creative. You seem to express yourself very nicely here. There's horns. But other than that, I'm not sure what I'm looking at, right? But thank you for passing something in. Now this one for me so far, number 7, this is it for me so far, I would say. It's January. It represents Ace Cold. That's our Pego, my Lego. That's our Peg Lego. With the Peg, she's angry. She's in an ice block, and it says start the year with your best Peg forward. This is a good one. Look at, I like the icicles up top. That adds like something to it, you know. I like this one. Because even like you can see Peg. I don't know how you people do this, but look at Peg's like in the blocked ice. You can see her frozen in the ice block. Good job. I like this one. This is like a very good Family Guy character. There's a pirate. I don't know why you guys think she's a pirate. She was never a pirate, but it looks like her, and it's Pirate Peg, right? It's Captain Peg. But that's it. I can't really put this on a, you know what I mean? Like for it to be perfect, I would say a square, so it could fit on a calendar piece. Something about January, something about the new year. Other than that, it's just Pirate Peg. I like it, but it's just Pirate Peg. This is very artistic. You have O'Keefe's Healthy Feet. It would be funnier if it said Peg Cream, like cream to like polish your peg knob. And there's just there's various legs on either side. On the bottom, up top, that looks like a kick leg, like a leg kicker. Like you know, if you spook a horse too much and they back kick, that's what that kind of looks like it'll do. It's doesn't say anything about January, right? But props for being yourself. Okay. Now this one I like. There's lots to look at. There's lots to uncover. So if you look at the pirate ship, you guys swear she's a fucking pirate. If you look at the pirate ship, it says Peg Oleg, right? The clock, I'm not sure what that clock is doing. Oh, is that for the ball to drop because of New Year's? Yep, there, like next to the pirate ship, there's a ball to drop because of New Year's. Paul is the Happy New Year baby. You have Peg drinking rum with a Jen McCabe parrot on her shoulder that says Jen, and the Peg pirate is saying Paul's over there. And then I think you have Kate, Peter, Krusty the Crab on the sand. I like this one. I like this one. I like this one's individualistic. It's definitely like a certain style. It's kind of like, it reminds me of like when you'd have assignments and you'd cut things out of magazines and you put them together in order to make a collage. I like this one. I like this one a lot. I like this one a lot. After we go through all of them, if you feel like it, well, please do in the comments. Put your vote top 3. Put your vote for top 3. Also, check into class and like the stream, please. That helps. That helps us all. Helps the whole family. Mixed media, yeah, Carrie. I would say the same thing. It's more like mixed media. The parrot is great. The crab is great. The little like hidden gems, I like that. Those are phenomenal. Okay. Let's look at this one. Donna Adelson calendar collection. Now, I'm already going to say that I love that because it's starting off, you're already branding yourself, that this is a Donna Adelson collection. You could see Donna maybe selling this on QVC, right? So now you're coming up with your own fucking brand where Donna has her collection of things. That I like. You see Peg rolling her eyes with a halo. I want to move myself because I want to see what is next to that. We'll do that after. You see a cop on the other side. You see the many faces of Peg. Wednesday through Friday, it's a Peg Chardonnay blackout. On the 17th, get the dog groomed. I like how you filled in things on the calendar. Bunion removal on the 12th. Get Red Sox tickets on the 18th. 3 pegs, you're out. Irish Poor Face potluck on the 25th. White Claw. The 21st, 22nd, and 23rd, there are 3 legs. And there's a dog with prosthetic legs. This is very creative, very funny. I think it could be cleaned up a little bit, but I really, really like it. I want to see what... Oh, it's just an angel. Okay. But good on you. I like this one. I really like this one. This one, thank you for turning something in, right? Peg the leg on the potatoes. I'm guessing because of Irish, but other than that, I don't know. It's January. It's kid's birthday. I don't really get much New Year out of it. I don't know. It's January, and I don't know, other than the fact that it says Peg the leg on the potatoes, has any relation to Peggy. But thank you for turning something in. Okay, this one we have to definitely examine. January 2026. Hop into the new year with Peg's pogo stick peg legs. Turn that grief into belief. Peggy O'Grief. Peg's peg leg emporium. Even Chloe says, I love my... Okay, so I'm guessing this is the same person as... Enter promo code Canton Salute for 20% off first order. I like it, but it seems to me more like an advertisement than a calendar photo. This one I love. This one I tweeted. This one I love. Because it's my peg leg with a Thickums hat out in the snow, pissed, shoveling. I would say put it in a square visual, like a square picture. Put the word January, make it a calendar. Perfect. I wouldn't add anything else other than that. Okay, you have Deaver in the top. Peg leg in the middle with her 80s hair. I like this. This is 80s sitcom. Look at Peg. Look at where Peg's leg is around Brian Albert's face. Look at her look at her legs. Jen, wearing her pantsuit. Chloe, this is good. I like this one. Oh, did I already put that one in? Idiot, my bad. Ooh, okay. Okay, this one's loaded. Let's break this one down. Oh my God. First, I'm going to just congratulate this person on hearkening back to No Mercy Monday, where I said it felt like crazy family Thanksgiving. So while this is not January, this is a phenomenal November submission. You have Aiden in the back with the hat on. You have Sean McDonough right at the head of the table, screaming and yelling. You have Melanie Little on the other side, Julie Carpenter drinking wine. You have Grant at the table. You have Kevin Lenahan at the table. You have Nan at the bottom, living her full Swamp Witch fantasy. You have Emily C. hiding under the table, me hiding in my hoodie. You have Kim, Glarer, and then there's Miss Shorty. This reminds me of like Kablam or One Saturday Morning. This one's really good. It's not January, but this one's really good and really, really funny. Whoever did this one has definitely been paying attention, and they're very, very creative. A+. A, because it's not January. But you know, a lot to soak in. Let me see if I'm missing anything on this side. No, okay. This is great. Aussie edition. Chuck us another VB, will you, love? I'm fucking shit face. Oi, where's me ciggies? Fuck off, Kaza, you cunt. With cigarettes, Victoria Bitter, Peg O' Grief, Aussie edition. Thank you for turning something in. A little, I don't speak this language. This is not my culture, so, but maybe the Aussies can weigh in on this. Maybe they think it's great. This is what appears to be Hank Brennan as Jack from the Titanic behind Peggy O'Keefe as Rose from the Titanic. Look at the leg. Look at the leg. No, this is just a weird picture, but I like it. It's making me giggle. It's not January, but it's weird. Okay, this is Lisa Nowak. Oh, with real Peggy behind Lisa, if we look up on our top left. So it's Lisa Nowak approaching a car, carjacking, leg jacking. In an astronaut suit. This, okay. Thank you for turning something in. Ooh, okay. What does that say? This is very good. This is very well done. Big, peg leg Peggy with a pirate. You guys want a Garbage Pail Kid style with a parrot Jen. I'm sensing a theme. Parrot Jen on the shoulder. The leg is not featured as much as I would like it to be. There's a cop shield on January 29th. It's like SpongeBob-y and Garbage Pail Kitty. It's very clean, but I could use a little more peg and a little more leg in there. Ooh. Now, is she holding a... What are these? Chesterfield, Alcoholics Anonymous book, a ton of booze, and a pan and a pot and a stick, a walking stick. I like this one. Could use a little more light to it. It seems dreary. Definitely add more, I would say, but I like it. The face is great. The peg itself is good. Okay, January 2026. This is submission 23. Okay, so I think this is peg leg, which is she has the number 227 on her. She's skiing down the mountain. As you can tell, there's a cat up by the mountains. Poor face finals finish over there with beer. Okay, this is good. I would say keep going, right? I wouldn't say you're done. I don't know who these three people are specifically. Maybe add some more to them so I know who they are. Good start. I would say this is a good start, right? This is a good start. Okay, let's look at the next submission. This I got, and I wasn't sure if it was like them just starting, but this looks like someone was actually trying to hand draw peg leg. I see a middle finger in the middle. I want you to keep going with this. This isn't done, but I don't know where you're heading with it, but keep going. Definitely keep going. And then I got a series of submissions that I wanted to go over as well. So we had 24 of those. Next slide. Where's the other ones? Oh, they're not on here. Okay, we'll do that on part 2. But yeah, let's go through from the beginning. Let's go over them. And I'll show you guys again so you can vote for your favorite. We have 1, Happy New Year, tennis ball, peg leg, right? 2, peg leg's cousin. 3, New Year, O'Keefe, champagne leg. 4, pirate peg. 5, fresh start, new peg innings. 6, 7, frozen peg. 8, Family Guy peg. 9, pop art, Andy Warhol-esque healthy feet, Calvin Klein ad peg. 10, Paul's Over Thar peg. 11, the Donna Adelson calendar collection peg. 12, potato peg leg. 13, peg leg advertisement. 14, Thickums hat. 15, 90s sitcom family peg. 16, oh no, I'm sorry, forget that. 17, Thanksgiving family, not really January, but I do like it a lot. Family, and there's no peg's not even in here. Peg leg's not even in here. But god damn it, I do love this one. 18, Australian legs. 19, I'll never let go peg leg. 20, Lisa Nowak peg. 21, garbage pail peg. 22, Alcoholics Anonymous peg. 23, skiing legs. 24, you got to keep going on this. We can't put this into submission yet. We got to keep going on that. So we do have other ones that people did pass in. It was up until I think like maybe 3 or 4 days ago. But oh, let me see. Actually, you know what? Hold on. Let me see if I did add him in here. Yeah, January pegs. Oh, yeah. Here it is. I got it. Oh, please choose a smaller size. Shut up. Hold on. I do have it. Yeah, Jamie did extra credit, which I thought was cool. I got him. Let's go over. Those are funny. These are just like some extra credit photos that Jamie did that really, really knocked it out of the park. Let's go over those. That's loading. In the meantime, Krista Bolster Robichaud. I feel horrible. I called in, brought up and joked with Turtle Boy about the triple 150 turtle chat that got processed, and someone on X clipped it and is trying to say it's intentional. I sent an email and he responded immediately. I feel sick. Why? Don't feel it's fine. That people are gonna twist your words and make everything seem bad. Whatever. Don't even worry about it. Carla from Ohio gifted 1 membership. Thank you, Carla. And Jada for Justice became a member. Welcome, Jada for Justice. Okay. Let me add this. Let me go to the extra credit ones. Okay. Right underneath me, it says, sounds gay. I'm in postal service with a jury tamp. This is, I think, is very, very, very cool. Look on the left. There's a little PETA. I might have to print these out and do some giveaways because, Jamie, you really went above and beyond for these images. You guys see the PETA? You guys see the little PETA? Look at the PETA. Look at the PETA. Was it 20% off on Black Friday for Peter's merch website? Yup. Did I get a new merch? Yup. Is it in the mail? Yup. Stream grape awareness. Beautiful. This is fucking wonderful. I don't have one note. Look at the fingernails on the hand. Look at the claws. Look at the one hand with the claws and the other hand with a huge fist ready to knock you out. This is so good. This makes me so proud. Now, this to me wins. I don't have a note for it. You have peg leg with her pegged leg in a snowball. Boogers, freezing, angry, red face, mittens, a calendar. It is 2025, though, not 2026. That is the one. That is the one. But even the snowman is pissed. I like this one a lot. Jesus Christ. Okay, first let's look at this one. Auntie Deb Peggy O'Grief. You know, that's my favorite name to call her, right? Peggy O'Grief. She's looks like she's in some kind of like a Japanese orchid type of situation. Bugged eyes with a pink boot and a pink peg leg to match. In the middle, you have TB Daily News peg leg, but still repping the pink peg. This one's a little more scary. That was a little more goosebumps. The Glare trading card, you have peg leg humping a leg. And it's Peggy OGs. And if you even look at the background, it looks like it's on some kind of like college rule line notebook. Phenomenal. Ratchet Madness peg. This is definitely a phenomenal October submission where it's like Night of the Living Peg. You guys love her as a pirate. What's crazy to me is that this looks just like her. Look at the boobs on that one. All right, we got 5 more to go. This is Rocco's Modern Peg. What I really appreciate about this is all the different stylings of the peg leg. Look at it's almost like that's what I can't tell if it's slowing her down or the leg speeds her up. Is the peg leg the source of motion, or does it act as like a brake, like a stopping system? Unbelievable. An action picture. A+. This one I think is in the same family as the first one we saw where her leg was in the snowball. Now her peg leg is went through this. You know, there was a sign that said thin ice. She went in and went right through. She went right through and look at, she's pissed. Unbelievable. I like this one. Ooh, and then they added in these, which I thought were cool. If they could figure out how to get these done, I would love to have them in my merch store. I don't know how to do these. One is similar to my background, and it says "Diped." It's a sweatshirt that says "Diped." Shout out to Lisa Nowak. This one says "Grape Awareness." Stream grape awareness. I love these. Here's a peg leg. Peggy O'Grief peg leg in the stylings of Garbage Pail Kid. This is kind of like a real life robot chicken type of peg leg. I like how her leg is pink. I like how we're keeping up with the pink leg theme. This is very, very scary. Almost like a celebrity deathmatch peg leg meets robot chicken peg leg. Oh, I think we already did that one. Yeah. So, great friggin' job. That was extra credit from, let me find her. From Jamie. Jamie, good job. Let's all give Jamie a hand. And I think those were fucking great. Good job, Jamie. Remove from studio. Okay. All right. I want to thank everybody for submitting your homework. I do know some of you guys did them late. That's okay. We'll go over them tomorrow. Happy snow day. It's snowing like crazy up here. We're supposed to get like 10 feet of snow. Who knows, right? Who the hell knows? Can you use these as different months in the calendar? Yeah, I probably would. Yeah. But we're going to go over the other submissions. I'm going to look at what you guys say in the comments. Please leave your comment and tell me about what you guys liked, what you disliked, what you think we should do with the images, what images you think we should pick. Okay. Okay, let me see what else we got. Any other questions before we dip? We'll be doing a members only later on today. Going to show here in Nova Scotia tonight. My family's from there, from Nova Scotia. They're from Cape Breton. My November pick was meant to be extra credit. I also sent another extra credit assignment. It's in your email. I'm almost done with the December page. Thanks for giving me an outlet for my stupid hobby, the other Mary B. Thank you for giving us entertainment and being a great student. Thank you, the other Mary B. Much appreciated. It's fun to like talk about this shit, giggle about this shit, and then see you guys do something with it. It makes me very proud. Cape Breton is gorgeous. Really? Well, the best people? Really? I heard it was kind of like trash, which makes sense. But yeah. Yeah, Gillisville, Gillis Mountain. It's like my whole family. I agree. Yeah, me too. Old May cards. All right. Anything else before we end it? Any other questions? Outro video. I'll give you guys a little fucking thing. There you go. Scan QR code. What the hell is that for? I can try. I have to figure out how to do all around prints for the store. I can try. I would love to because I think that would be really, really cool. But welcome to Central Mass 508. Welcome to the members. Yes, so the Rankin family that wrote a song about Gillis Mountain, that's where my family's from. All the Gillises, that's where they're all from. Can you make some mugs that are microwavable and dishwasher safe, please? So the mugs that in the store, I don't make anything that comes from them. They ship it to you. I don't even see it. I don't know how to like, I'm not like a cobbler. I don't know how. If it's not microwavable and dishwasher safe, then I wouldn't get one. Wait, the shirt? What shirt? What shirt? Wait, the shirt. What? Can you make a thickum shirt? Oh, like a t-shirt? Because it's only sweatshirts. You need a t-shirt. Yeah, let me do it right now. I sent in my daughter's drawing and you used the wrong one. The one that said Amora, I had sent the peg leg one separate. Okay. Tiffany Seichner's. I will add that to the next slide because more submissions came in. Welcome to the members. Yeah, you know, we're all related. They're all related. Did you want to participate in the threesome Turda boy, or is bashing the women Turda boy wanted to have a threesome with more your kink? Who do you want to have a threesome with? I don't know. No, neither of those are my kink. I like men, hon. Can you make pet shirts that say thickums? I think they have them. Yeah, I think they have them. But I can do thickum shirts. Let me see. Own it. Own what? What are you talking about? What do you mean? Own what? Let me see if I can do the Thickum shirt right now. Why does it say gerbil smuggler? I like the Bella Canvas shirts. Design now. Yeah, I can do it. Titty Ruxpin, welcome to the members. Okay. Product name. Thickums shirt. Okay. Next. Yeah, we'll do hats too. Why not? Next. Thickums hat. I like these ones. If I didn't do it now, I never would have done it. I know myself. Okay, the shirts are up. Thickum shirts are up. So if you don't see it now, wait like a few minutes. No, they don't call it that. Can you do Thickum's ugly Christmas sweaters? I can try. For sure, I can try. Definitely. I can't guarantee anything, but I can try. All right, guys, have a wonderful day. We'll talk later. Thank you for coming and hanging out. Be good to each other. Be nice. Do something good for each other. Don't be a bitch. Don't give in to shitty people. And, you know, have a good day. Hi.
What's up? Long time no see.
Yeah, it's been a long time. I thought you threw a grenade and everything after you burned the fucking world down.
Individuals were probably confused and a little scared.
Did you go into hiding with your new boyfriend after you said I couldn't be around kids and shit? Or what? Are you just, what? What can I do for you, ma'am?
As I called them, bald assertions on the record without an affidavit. So they are, in terms of legal argument, unsupported statements.
Bald assertions, more just rumor and, you know, using context clues from what I can dig up. But can I help you? You know, I know that, you know, I don't love you. You know, I kind of hate you.
You said it in your stream. I said it like right after you said it.
You said it? No, I didn't get anything from you. I couldn't see any one of your protected, wonderful, well-written tweets. You know, I could recheck my notes, but
Seriously, make binders great again. Like,
I couldn't see anything you said. People would go on your Twitter and screenshot and send it to me, you know, the ones that you allowed to see it, but you know, your Facebook is gone, and plus I could never really decipher what you're saying. A lot of weird, probably made up language like stream graping and stuff.
I'm going to lead you here, then I'm going to bring you here, then I'll explain here, and I'll tie it all together.
Okay, just a side comment. Highly fucking irritating, okay? I don't know why you gotta send me on a goose chase to decipher what the fuck you want to say.
I find masterful. I think it is possible that it is annoying.
I'll gloss over the drug-induced being around the kid thing. What's stream grape?
You were like, what the? Yeah, no. I always try to help if I can.
Okay, so when did I aggressively stream grape you? More importantly, what does that even fucking mean?
No, I can't answer the question you've asked, so I'm trying to answer a different one for you.
Okay, so I'll ask it differently. Does it mean that a stream held you down against your will and forced acts on you? I have a stream? Is it a combination of needing attention and like lack of self-worth, no self-esteem, validation? Do you hate yourself? Do you hate your parents? Or what is it? What the fuck is it? Is that what it is?
You really did just boil a day's worth of bullshit and this history since September or October until now down into just a couple of key sentences and questions. That's the question. Like, what the hell is going on here?
Okay, so I don't know why you play this game and pretend to not know, but we both know what's going on. You know, I think everyone knows what's going on. You know, you're not a complete idiot.
Oh, thank you so much. You are so sweet. You're like a big teddy bear.
Well, I don't love fighting and I don't like conflict. So what can I say to you, Queen La Nanfario, to make this better and a better experience for you in your safe space and your valid truth?
You're gonna give me the feels again this time. Thank you so much.
So you didn't give up the first time, so we're still doing this. Okay, well, you can get the fuck over yourself, huh?
It's really not over. So while the argument ended, it's not over. But
okay, no, that's fine with me. I'll see you next time you come up this way. I'll meet you somewhere. While you're shaking babies and kissing hands at Ground Zero and dating everyone you meet and rebuilding the 9/11 memoriam and screwing half of the East Coast.
Watch the fuck out.